Hello everyone, this is the 5-minute presentation on our SIGCHI 2021 paper, Caring for Intimate Data in Fertility Technologies. I'm Mehrnezhad and this is a joint work with Teresa Almeida. This paper inquires how and to what extent the GDPR is designed in relation to intimate data in fertility technologies. We explore the privacy risks that could result from the mismanagement, misuse, and misappropriation of such data by engaging with the concept of differential vulnerabilities. We evaluate the privacy practices of 30 fertility apps according to the GDPR. There is a long history of tracking the intimate body, and in this paper, we focus on fertility monitoring. Simply put, fertility has gone digital and fertility tracking applications have hundreds of millions of users around the world. But what's critical about intimate data then? In addition to the known privacy concerns, we take a step toward also understanding the socio-cultural construction of fertility, which impacts, for example, the well-being and safety of people in gender-specific ways. For doing that, we adopt the concept of differential vulnerabilities, which recognizes how different communities face different types and degrees of risks. What happens when privacy is framed around a generic user? We specifically explore the privacy risks from the mismanagement, misuse, and misappropriation of intimate fertility data. To illustrate this, we use 3 data cases: abortion, infertility, and pregnancy. Examples that might inflict differential harm include intimate partner violence, suffering from unwanted childlessness, or tracking the menstrual cycles of migrant populations in order to deprive them of their reproductive rights. Among the different data protection laws, we have gone through the GDPR via the ICO guidelines. GDPR has a special category data which recognizes some types of personal data to be more sensitive and gives them extra protection. This category includes information concerning, for example, race, religion, genetic, health, and sex life. There is no direct mention of fertility data in these guidelines, wondering if such data can fall under health and sex life categories. In fact, we couldn't find any dedicated data protection specifications which is set for fertility data beyond medical clinics. User privacy can be violated in many ways as a result of careless, unethical, and unlawful practices. Here are a few news items on such reports. We've evaluated the privacy notices and tracking practices of 30 Android fertility apps. To quickly review, the GDPR requires these apps to present a clear privacy consent, which is separated from other matters and does not include nudge behavior. Pre-enabling non-essential tracking technologies is also a violation. We found multiple non-compliant practices in these apps, including no privacy notice, bundling it with other matters, nudging the user via privacy notice walls, highlighting accept over reject, and generally the take it or leave it approach. We also studied the tracking behavior of these apps in practice via traffic analysis as well as static analysis. We observed that the majority of these apps include trackers, and some of them start tracking before any user engagement with the privacy notice. Here is an example of the trackers found in one of these apps when it was opened by the user for the first time and before accepting the privacy settings. In conclusion, we highlight how differential vulnerabilities in intimate data show the complexity of privacy as a universal right. We found that the standard practices in fertility apps can easily violate the law. We call for more adequate, lawful, and ethical processes when dealing with this data to protect all user groups. We advocate for advancing justice and equity in fertility technologies in ways that innovate and can be transferred with care to new contexts and concerns. Thank you for watching this presentation.